welcome to the Onyx Ice Arena. This is Oakland hockey here for a Friday night where Oakland is getting set to take on John Carroll University. Corey Higgett here with you. Jordan Wellstead will be joining us shortly, and Brian Fisher is downstairs doing public address announcing here tonight. And, you know, it's going to be one of those things for Oakland where they're going to have to come out, play strong, play a full 60 minutes, all cliche stuff, I know, but it's what they're going to have to do here. John Carroll is coming off of a loss where they were swept down at historic Byrd Arena by number 7 Ohio University. Oakland is coming off of a split with number 16 Robert Morris University Chicago. So here's the deal. Alex Moustakis is going to be making his first start since one of the games last year where he was injured and probably came back a little too early. So we have a healthy Moose here. What are you looking to see from him tonight, Jordan?
Going to look to see him come off from that long injury break and come out strong, play some strong goalie out there. I've seen him play in the past, and he's an outstanding goalie. It's going to be tough for him to come back from a back injury, but I think he's going to do a great job. I heard he did a great job last week with the little period he came in for in the third period last week. So I expect him to do some great things back there tonight.
All right, hot picks 7-1 are the hot picks. Brian Fisher's in the lead, and both you and I have 1 point. So Brian's going with Luke Mackin tonight. Who are you going with?
I am going to go with Tyler Simon.
And I'm going to go here with, for my hot pick, I'm going to go with Cam Schwartz. So let's pause here for the national anthem. All right, that's the national anthem here ahead of Oakland hockey. Oakland and John Carroll University here from the Onyx. Alex Moustakis in net off to our left for Oakland, and former Rochester College goalie Ryan Kostelnik is off to our right here, getting the start for John Carroll. He started both games at Byrd Arena last weekend. And he's coming into this game with a 5.51 goals against average and a save percentage of 88%. So the homestand continues here at the Onyx. We're going to have Mackin, Muser up front for Oakland, along with Brendan Smith, who will be at center. And then we're going to have Tyler Simon and Corey Schwartz on the blue line. Oakland's going left to right here on your television screens. And we are about to get set to get underway here at the Onyx. BB will be on the draw, and Muser gets it back over now to Schwartz. Corey Schwartz left to right now to Tyler Simon. Simon back to Corey Schwartz. Schwartz onto the left side with it. Schwartz will pass this one forward to Brendan Smith. Smith dropping it back to Muser. Smith gets leveled there. And we're going to have the play back behind with the delayed call coming up here to John Carroll after Smith was knocked down. So Oakland will work on a power play here right off the bat. And Oakland is 3 for 10 on the power play at 30%.
Almost an immediate, just like, I don't understand what happened there. I don't know why he interfered with him and knocked Brendan Smith down like that.
Kuzma did.
Yes. It just makes no sense because he was in the play, but he wasn't part of the play.
Faceoff's going to be to the right side of Kostelnik. Tyler Simon going back to get it. Simon has it. Here's Simon. And the blue streaks will clear. 1:50 left on the Oakland power play here. Moustakis leaves that one back now. Corey Schwartz back behind the net. Corey Schwartz, right side through to Chase Serino. Serino off the boards to Brendan Smith. Smith with it. Smith going back behind the net. On the right, trying to wrap it around, and that one gets stopped there. Smith, right side. Smith passing it back through. And Oakland will get it back. That's Corey Schwartz. Power play continuing for 1:24. Back now, Cam Schwartz. Cam Schwartz with a shot, and he sends that one wide. Here's Corey Schwartz. Corey Schwartz, back now right side, Tyler Simon. Simon corrals it back through, and they're trying to dump that one and shot there, and that one gets stopped on the Cam Schwartz shot, and it's cleared out. Moustakis. 58 seconds left on the power play here. Saad will get it. Saad now to Chris Hubbard, and that will be cleared out to center. Saad will get it again. Another chance to deflect it out into that Blue Streaks bench with 41 seconds left here on this Oakland power play, guys. Brian Fisher's joined us here, as you guys heard, and Jordan Wellstead's up.
Yes, after I proceeded to fail to say goaltender 2 times in a row. It was a great moment in my career.
Faceoff's going to be to the right side of Kostelnik. And now it goes back behind the net, and they'll clear. Here comes Moustakis, leaving it back now for Bruce McLean, who scored a goal last Friday, the game winner against Robert Morris, Illinois. McLean, the defenseman, passes that one forward too far there for Chris Hubbard, but they're going to say deflected off his stick there. Right side, Saad. Over now, Mortuzzo. Shot gets blocked there. Jeremy Schwartz at the circle. Jeremy Schwartz, drive back, it's up front to Saad, and that one stopped there by Kostelnik. 12 seconds left on the Oakland power play. Here's Mortuzzo, and it's cleared out. So John Carroll, in 4 seconds, will be back in full strength.
I mean, they got the opportunities down low inside the slot several times during that. They just couldn't bury it. Regardless of the turnout, it was a strong showing for the first power play of the game. Obviously, you want a goal when you go on special teams like that. But they've first 3 minutes so far have looked, offensively speaking, looked pretty solid.
Out of play there by Scorzo. So with 17:27 to go, scoreless here, Oakland and John Carroll from the Onyx.
Refresh me, Corey, since I know my hot pick, obviously. I didn't get to hear them. What were your guys' top picks?
I got to Cam Schwartz.
Oh, okay.
I picked Tyler Simon.
It's pretty solid picks.
Shot skips wide of Moustakis there.
Cam Schwartz, who's currently tied for second in points. It's only 1 week so far, so point totals are pretty low. He's got 2 points, a goal, and an assist. I think both of those came in the first game against RMU last week.
Kept in there by John Carroll. That's Bertoni. And now Oakland will get it. Right side, Muser. Muser has it into that blue streak zone. Muser, rim of the circle. Muser trying to center through in front of the goal by Meckin, and that one's held on there by Kostelnik. The shots are now 4-0 for OU.
No defenseman in sight there.
Nope, not at all.
The at-home defenseman took the backdoor option on that one, which led the Golden Grizzly offense to just have an open lane right down the middle on that rebound.
Off the draw. Corey Schwartz, shot will be blocked there. Here's Bruce McLean getting it. Schwartz, it's Jeremy Schwartz onto the right side. Jeremy Schwartz, and now they take the puck away from him, but Oakland will get it back. That's Bruce McLean steering it forward. Ryan Saad onto the left side. Saad looking to chip that one off the boards. Blue Streaks get it up ahead, and it's out to center. Saad dodges a hit there. Here comes Jeremy Schwartz. Jeremy Schwartz with a shot over top and out of play.
Near miss collision out there at neutral ice turned into a shot on net, at least, or shot attempt. Golden Grizzlies continue with the offensive pressure. John Carroll hasn't had a clean breakout so far, and granted, it's still only 3.5 minutes into the game,
right.
But it's promised to see Golden Grizzlies come out with fire after, I would say, a pretty successful weekend last week.
Yeah, anytime you can split with a team in, arguably the toughest league in the nation, as Moustakis will cover up, the CSCHL. Look who North Illinois has to play. They have to play Lindenwood, Ohio. I mean, they've got Illinois. Those 3 teams right there are just like, whoa. So they're 16. They have to play all those teams. So that's very huge for Oakland to get a split. And that was the goal, I think. You want to win every game, but realistically, that was the goal. So very successful weekend for Oakland. John Carroll will control here. Oakland will get it back with Chase Serino. And this one will skip back into that blue streak zone for the icing. The only thing that you don't want to happen, and I say this with the utmost respect, is you don't want there to be any sort of a letdown, because you're playing the number 16 team last weekend to a team now that's 0-2.
Yeah, and you don't want to look at, because every time you play a team, they're going to bring their A game. They're going to bring their A game, or they're going to try to.
Hubbard will go back to get it, and John Carroll wants to say, hey, we beat the guys who beat Robert Morris, Illinois. Here's Serino along the boards. Serino gets it. Serino looking to get it. Shot. Oh, baby, Chase Serino! And it's 1-0 Oakland. That was a rocket.
Absolutely. Got a very happy Jordan Wellstead to my left. Somebody picked. No, you went with Tyler Simon. Never mind.
That was a good opportunity for him. He took it by himself. He found an opportunity, placed it right in the perfect spot to beat Kostelnik and give the Oakland Grizzlies a 1-0 lead.
Took advantage of a screen out in front too. Kostelnik couldn't see him. That's it. They've been all over him here in the first half. And we were talking, obviously, with the utmost respect. But I mean, they're going to come out with their A game every single game, and so you don't want to underestimate any opponent, no matter what their record is or how badly they've lost.
You also got to see they played a tough Ohio Bobcats team too that we played in the past that been
whooped us.
Yeah, they lost 6-1 against Ohio University and 7-3 last weekend.
Hubbard will get the assist on the Serino goal. Some
veteran presence out there, something we were lacking last weekend.
I was just going to say.
I stole your thunder.
You did. Corey Schwartz. Here's Mackin, and they'll take it away onto the right side, Rossbach, and it's Mackin getting that from Rossbach there, and Mackin dumps us into the zone. Back behind the net. Smith, right side, off the boards, Muser. Muser gets it. Muser, back now to Luke Mackin, gets spun around. And Captain Muser along the boards there. John Carroll will come back. Kuzma cycles it back. It rolls right through to Kostelnik there. And dumped in by Rapani. Simon. Now to McLean. 14:30 left here in the first period of play. 1-0 Oakland. Patrick Gilbert lost it in front. Smith sends it over top.
Nice shot picking his pocket there.
Gilbert's pocket he picked. Now we have the stoppage of play on the hand pass with 14:14 to go here in this first period of play. So that's the Serino goal is his third point of the season, a goal and 2 assists. And first point for Chris Hubbard on the apple.
Yeah, Serino had 2 assists in the first game of the season. Really, he is such a... this is a compliment. He has such a subtle presence on the ice, as in, like, other teams don't see him there, and he's just constantly setting up his teammates. And we talked about this all last year. He's an assist machine, so it's really good to see him get a goal for once as well. Not that he had a lack thereof last year either.
Saad, and now Jeremy Schwartz is applying pressure on his man. Saad will come away with it. Here is Saad, dropping back to Simon. Simon shot, and that one's deflected there by Martin. Right side Saad. Back through Mortuzzo. In front, Schwartz sends it over top. Schwartz coming back to get it. That's Jeremy Schwartz looking to make a move there, and it's out to center.
That's the one thing you want to be careful of. Obviously, so far early in this game, they've been dominating John Carroll, but you don't want to get cocky and make bad decisions by just trying to get fancy. Stick to your basics, stick to the fundamentals. You're going to win. You'll do well in this game.
Mortuzzo gives that one away. Freilich sends it into the Oakland zone, and it's out of play.
Nice catch by the ref there.
Shots are 5-0 in favor of Oakland here.
Well, John Carroll has really struggled to get it out of their own zone.
Crossing the blue line has basically just been when it's been dumped and they've come back and I got that. They really haven't, trying to remember, crossed the blue line on a rush.
Yeah.
Scorzo. Lane. And Serino drops it back to Cam Shorts. It's off the boards there. Whopper. And now Serino. Lane. The circle there. Oakland looking to poke it forward. Mortuzzo back there. Whopper is on him. Mortuzzo knocks him off the puck. Mortuzzo onto the left side. Up ahead now Hubbard. Hubbard looking to shake his man. Drops it back now to Chase Serino. Serino onto the right with it. Serino has it. Serino. And I will have the stoppage of play. Another penalty call coming up here, guys, with 12:29 to go in the first period of play.
Another chance here for the Golden Grizzlies. Another penalty opportunity. Hopefully we can keep it in their zone and get some pressure and get a second goal here with this second chance of the game for a power play.
Yeah, we like to talk about how the percentage goals these special teams are, and the better your percentage is, the better chance you have at winning, obviously, scoring.
Right. 0 for 1 on a power play today for Oakland. We're going to redo this, guys. Sorry. Deflected. So there's 12:25 to go here in this first period of play, and there's 1:56 left on the Oakland power play.
Yeah, you want to definitely pepper this goalie Kostelnik too.
Simon shot deflected there by Cam Schwartz. Here's Serino onto the right side. Serino trying to center through to Corey Schwartz with a shot, and that one gets blocked. And now we're going to get Oakland's Corey Schwartz back to Chase Serino along the boards. Chase Serino has it. Serino, right side, Smith shot, sends it wide.
That's a little lower. That had gone in top shelf.
Serino has it, drops it back. Corey Schwartz. Corey Schwartz, right side, power play, 124. Schwartz with a shot, and that one gets blocked. Now it's back through to Corey Schwartz at the rim of the circle. Corey Schwartz still with it. Corey Schwartz skating backwards. Corey Schwartz shot blocked there. Smith shot stopped there. Rebound chance, and that steered away. Along the boards. And they can't get it out. Serino's down there. Tyler Simon has it. Simon with a shot. Hit the goal post. And the Blue Streaks will get that puck. And we've got 52 seconds left on the power play. They dump it in. Moustakis blocks that one. Simon.
A lot of good pressure here from the Golden Grizzlies so far on this power play. Lots of cycling, lots of passing, and a lot of good shots, too. John Carroll's giving them the space to come in and get shots from the high slot and take them.
Clear down. 32 seconds left on the Oakland power play. Mortuzzo back behind the net. Bringing this one around to the right side. Off the boards. Hubbard gets it off sides with 20 seconds left on the Oakland power play.
Yeah, something that I found interesting about Ryan Kostelnik is that despite the fact that in both games last weekend, they didn't, for lack of a better term, they pretty much got shelled. It was 6-1 and 7-3, and neither game they decided to replace Kostelnik, which just shows that I feel a lack of confidence in your backup goaltending. So if you can pepper Kostelnik here, either get him out of there, you're just going to keep pouring it on, or just destroy his morale, because they're putting a lot of pressure on so far.
He was in net in the Rochester win here at the Onyx last year in the, what was that, the fourth game?
I believe so, yeah.
And Oakland is now 0 for 2 on the power play here. Now it's along the boards. Muser. Here is Oakland coming to get it. That's Jeremy Schwartz with a shot, and that one's blocked.
If you just say Schwartz, you're not wrong.
Well, the people want to know which Schwartz, right? That's going to happen a lot, too. So
yeah.
You're going to
Even like we all know what you're talking about, but it's so easy to get the wires crossed.
Right. 10:05 to go, 1-0 Oakland.
You can't even put the first initial because there's Cam and Corey.
Exactly. Here's Corey Schwartz. And Cam Schwartz couldn't corral it. Icing with 9:50 to go.
If there's one thing that you have to look out for John Carroll, it's the fact that they have pretty even point distribution across their board. And the 4 goals that they have scored, all 4 have come from different players. So there's not a single player on their offense that you need to specifically look out for. You just need to keep your eye out and play a good defensive game all around, and you'll have your bases covered.
Sereno cycles it around. Hubbard. And now it's dropped back down. Shot blocked before it could get through to Moustakis. Another shot blocked again. Oakland scores though. Flips it ahead, but that's given away. Carter will get it in his own zone onto the left side. Taken away there by Corey Schwartz. Scorzo looking to knock the puck away, and he pokes it away from lane there. Schwartz will get it. Schwartz to Schwartz. And Whopper takes it away onto the left. Whopper back to BB, and Moustakis will just cover it up. With 8:58 to go, 1-0 Oakland.
Just a little bit of sloppy play, trying to break it out there. Not really good passes breaking out, but they kept the overall pressure on John Carroll. I mean, they couldn't get a good handle on it in the offensive zone, get a good opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't really gotten much opportunities here. We're halfway through the period already, and they haven't really gotten clean chances like Oakland has.
That was their best chance right there, and it was a failed attempt wide.
BB. It's all on the boards now. Dropped it back behind Moustakis. Oakland Saad. Fernandez hits off a shot there. Now here's Fernandez with it. Couldn't corral it as the defense takes away now more twos, so they got to wait for Jeremy Schwartz to touch up. And now Jeremy Schwartz, long shot in, scooped up there by Kostelnik, and he hangs on.
That might be where you want to continue back up a little bit, go D to D, and really regroup rather than force it up to Fernandez and have him force a shot in the zone. That way you give your team a chance to regroup and give a second chance at that break-in.
Face off to the left side of Kostelnik. Off the draw. Muser. Over now to Smith. Dropped it back. Muser has it. Muser in front of the goal, and that's blocked by the defense as Muser was in the slot there. Muser lost that puck. And it gets deflected there by Luke Mackin. Out of Scorzo. McLean up ahead. Smith deflects that one in off his stick. Now Mackin has it. Mackin back behind the net. Mackin in front of the goal. Muser! And he sends it over top.
Great look there by Mackin to find him right in the center of the ice.
McLean. Knocked down there. Scorzo. Too far for Muser. And this is going to come back down for the icing call with 7:33 to go.
Yeah, Golden Grizzlies have been doing a good job in the offensive zone, keeping the puck. They're cycling the puck along the boards here, and they're waiting for somebody to get open. Muser behind the net had it behind the net, and Mackin came down low, split the defenseman. The defensemen were watching the puck, not watching their surroundings. Mackin had a great opportunity, just missed the net glove side on Kostelnik.
Mackin chips that one ahead. Captain Muser will have to come back and get it. Muser along the boards. And now taken away there by Brendan Smith. Smith with it. Smith out at center. It was taken away. And, Schwartz knocked down his man. That was Cam Schwartz. He took down Grable there, and Moustakis covers up.
It's a dangerous turnover there in the defensive zone. Luckily, Moustakis was prepared for it.
Puck just rolled to him.
Yeah, pretty much. Whenever you cross in front of your own goaltender, you got to do it with the utmost care, because turnovers there are going to cost you.
off the boards. Look out, here's Sereno getting it. Sereno in, and he sends it back behind. Oh my goodness, Sereno just got open so quickly. Here's Cam Schwartz along the boards. Sereno. Back now Hubbard. Hubbard back behind the net. Hubbard off the boards. Corey Schwartz left side. Corey Schwartz with a shot. And that one's back behind the net. Simon. Right side. Back to now Hubbard. Cam Schwartz. And it's cleared out. 6:26 to go here in this first period of play. 1-0 Oakland. Corey Schwartz back behind the net. Mortuzzo. Here comes Jeremy Schwartz onto the left. Jeremy Schwartz in front. Fernandez. They're looking to go get that back behind the net is Nick Fernandez. Schwartz. Right side Mortuzzo. Mortuzzo sends it back off the boards. In front was Fernandez. Now they try to send it in front and go. And Jeremy Schwartz scores, and it's 2-0 Oakland.
Great job there by Saad to get behind the net, find the puck, and then find Jeremy Schwartz wide open in the back in front of the net, and he buries it. Makes it 2-0 Golden Grizzlies.
Yeah, the pressure remains, and John Carroll just has no answers out in front of their own goalie. They continually puck watch, continue to fail to cover the man in front. And that play started all the way back in the defensive zone, our defensive zone. It was a pass that was going to be too far and too hard out in front of the winger breaking out. Knocked down by the John Carroll forward, went straight to him. They broke into the zone, and then they cycled it a couple times, goal.
And that's Jeremy Schwartz's first goal.
Yeah, they wouldn't give him the puck either.
Saad on the assist, his first point.
The freshmen continue to get points for this team. Something you love to see, something you wanted to see bringing all these freshmen in this year. They have not disappointed so far.
I have noticed on the offensive end, if Oakland does give and goes and moves, they're outworking the John Carroll defense out there, and they can find those open looks all day. They just got to capitalize on them.
Yes, I agree with that.
That's what I've been seeing throughout this whole first period is those guys, they're just outworking them down there, and that's how they've scored their 2 chances, is outworking them and finding the open opportunity.
Yeah, they're outworking them. John Carroll, they don't necessarily look motivated.
Here's Lane getting it. Lane shot, and that hit off the top of the crossbar there with 4:55 to go. No score.
I thought it was his blocker.
Oh, I heard the crossbar back there. It might have deflected blocker to the crossbar.
I thought it hit off Moose's blocker.
All right, so we're going to give him...
Give him a save.
So blocker to crossbar then.
They can review it and film and edit it if they need to.
Here's Scorzo. That one clears back. We've got 4:44 left here in this first period of play. Mackin. Brendan Smith. Goes around the boards, Tyler Simon. Simon drops it back, Mackin. Smith gets spun around, and we have the stoppage of play here. Nets off by Kostelnik as well, with 4:22 to go here.
.422 left here in the period. You just want to put another one up on the board, go into the first intermission with happy feelings, and continue to have that momentum coming into the second. Really, you can never afford, especially in hockey, where luck plays such a big factor along with the skill. Never can afford to take your foot off the pedal. So put another one up on the board before going into this first intermission, and then come back out and keep pouring it on.
As we saw last week, a two-goal lead doesn't mean anything.
They dissolve very quickly, don't they?
Yep. We saw that last week. Oakland just got to keep the foot on the pedal and keep rolling here. Going to the intermission with a nice lead here.
Yeah, Jordan, because the message going into the locker room for John Carroll, if they go down to 2-0, it's like, so what? It's 2-0. There's 40 minutes left to play. If you get it up to 3-0, then you have to really take a hard look at how you have to change your game plan. And they start changing everything up. Their morale's down. Golden Grizzlies continue to pour it on. It
Scores off the draw, and it's 3-0 Oakland right off the draw.
Nice job there by Hubbard.
Chris Hubbard
Buries it.
I didn't expect him to grant my wish so soon.
Sereno won the draw, and Hubbard had a wide open opportunity, and he buries it off the one-timer.
So it's 3-0 Oakland.
We got that 3-0 now for you right after we talked about it.
Let's go for 4-0. Still at the time, 4:20. Chase Sereno again. You knew they drew that up. They were going for that.
That's what he's always done. His assist, known for his assists, and he gets another one here tonight.
And now here is Cam Schwartz getting it. Cam Schwartz on to Chase Sereno. Sereno has it in front. It's taken away. Puck is poked away. Here is Hubbard with the throw. Oh, penalty coming up.
Yeah, Hubbard's going to go for hooking here.
So he'll go off, for the hook. So that's how he got wide open.
Well, they're 0 for 2 on the power play so far. Now you get an opportunity on the penalty kill. This might be this will be the first time this game where you might see John Carroll put some pressure on. So this is going to be a good opportunity for defense and the goaltending to really show their stuff here. It's been an offensive showcase so far.
Here's Gilbert getting it left side. Gilbert has it along the boards. Scorzo can't find the handle. Power play for 148 here for the Blue Streaks. Looking to cycle it up. Gilbert, right side, passing it through. Shot blocked there by Moustakis.
Watch Gamble backdoor.
Gilbert up top, in front, shots deflected there. And it's out.
There you go.
Jeremy Schwartz will get there first with it, shorthanded back behind the net. Jeremy Schwartz has it. And now it is back now for Gamble. We've got 1:07 left on the power play. The Blue Streaks will bring this one forward. Deflected by a high stick into Alex Moustakis, who covers up.
Oakland defense in the defensive zone want to make sure that they're watching for that backdoor guy. There are a couple opportunities there that John Carroll had. One, Grable was out backdoor, no one on him, and then another opportunity.
Just Carroll.
Yeah.
He just couldn't corral the puck there. He had an open opportunity there. Could have been some trouble.
Just Corey Schwartz along the boards there. 47 seconds left with Beebe up top at the circle, centering it in front. They can't get the shot off. McLean. And now Beebe. Beebe shot stopped there by Moustakis and out of play.
McLean doing a good job out in front there, doing exactly what I was talking about. Just taking away the passing lane, covering his guy in front. Eventually got a shot from the point, but he kept all the pucks in the slot in front of his net, out of danger.
It's Martuzzo. Tyler Simon. Up top, Mackin can't get it. Whopper back behind the net. BB left side. BB goes up top. It's off the boards. Simon back behind the net with BB there. Whopper onto the left side. Whopper back to Carter. Carter shot stopped there by Moustakis. And Captain Muser will clear it out.
That'll be it. They're doing an excellent job this year on the PK.
9 of 9 now on the PK this season for Oakland.
A couple more shots got through than I'm sure they wanted to, but Moustakis came up big when he had to.
Here's Martuzzo getting it. Martuzzo sends it back behind the net. Brendan Smith with it. 1:40 left in the period. In front of the Oakland scores! And that is another Golden Grizzly goal, and it's 4-0 Oakland.
Another one for Brendan Smith.
Did that one go off the stanchion out front?
I have no idea how that bounced back in, but Kostelnik didn't expect it either. He was expecting it to come around. Brendan Smith had a wide opportunity right in front of the net, open net, put it away.
Because the only one who was ready for that puck to come there was Brendan Smith, and it looked like it came off the stanchion. I'll have to ask him in the first intermission. But that's a team-leading 4th goal for Brennan Smith now. He's been an absolute tear to start the season here.
Here's Schwartz. That one's deflected away there.
Great recovery by Scorza to help
Chase
him.
Sereno sends it in. 1:30 left in the period. Sereno back now to Schwartz. Shot blocked. There he goes. Just in front. And now we get stopped there by Kostonik as Scorzo taking a shot and Cam Schwartz trying to bang it home with a 4-0 Oakland lead.
The opportunities keep coming for the Golden Grizzlies, though. They're still peppering them with shots. They're doing an excellent job here on the offensive end, and John Carroll just has no answer for it.
Face off to the left side of Kostonik. Off the draw. Scorzo. Here is Rossbach looking to make a move, taken away there by McLean. Great D there by Bruce
Absolutely.
McLean.
Nice.
Icing against OU with 1:07 to go.
He made himself into a wall. He knew that coming down the ice, he was going to try and make a move on him. So to prevent that, he aligned his skates and his stick in a straight line so that if he tried to make a move, there was nowhere for that to go.
Face off to the right side of Moustakis. Scorzo chips it off the boards. Takes the Chris Hubbard bounce. Hubbard onto the left. Hubbard back through now Cam Schwartz. Cam Schwartz back behind the net. Cam Schwartz onto the right side. Back through now to Corey Schwartz. And now the puck will be up. Rossbach has it. Rossbach looking to make a move. Deflected there by Corey Schwartz as Rossbach was trying to pass it back. 40 seconds left in the period here. Schwartz. Back to Schwartz, over now to Tyler Simon. Simon up ahead now to Schwartz. It's Jeremy Schwartz. Sends it in back behind the net. Fernandez gets it. And now it will be Saad. Off the boards, Tyler Simon. 14 seconds left in the period here. Corey Schwartz hits off a Saad who couldn't corral it. Hit off the back of his skate there. It's dumped back in, back behind Moustakis. And Corey Schwartz will get it back through to Simon, and that'll do it for the first period of play with Oakland up over John Carroll by a score of 4-0. And we will come back here with the second period of play. Welcome back to the Onyx. Corey Higgett alongside Jordan Wellstead and Brian Fisher. 4-0 Oakland here after 20 minutes of play. And one thing, too, is that we were talking about the one shot on Moustakis, and I said it was a goal post.
Yes.
A crossbar, and it was a crossbar.
You were right. I will concede that, and when I'm wrong, I will say I was wrong.
So the shots are officially in that period with the crossbar now.
You're not
16-3.
You're not really getting any points on the head-to-head stuff, so you got to take your wins where you can get them, right, Corey?
Oh wow! Here's Simon passing that ahead, and they'll get it back the other way, and an edge was lost there, so Oakland will take advantage. Kuzma. I'll hear Schwartz up ahead. Smith onto the right side. Smith gets it. Smith has Muser and Mack in there. Smith onto the right side. Smith up now to Schwartz. Corey Schwartz for the shot. Deflected there. Rebound chance, and that stopped by Kostelnik. A couple of saves there. Muser on the rebound there.
Mackin on the ice down there, frustrated with himself. Thinks he should have had that one on the rebound. He was telling me before the game he feels really good coming into this one. Really highly motivated. He feels back in 100% hockey form. And it shows. He's playing a really good hockey game. He's involved in every play. And that first goal is going to come for him.
Right. Mortuzzo up through to McLean. McLean getting it now to Hubbard. Hubbard back behind the net. Right side through Mortuzzo. Mortuzzo with a shot. Glove there by Kostelnik. And again, these guys put up 3 goals on Ohio down there at Bird Arena. So you got to make sure you're keeping the pedal to the metal here if you're Oakland.
I brought it up in the first period, and all 4 goals they did get last weekend came from different players each time. So there's not one player you got to watch out for. You got to watch out for them all.
Here's Whopper onto the right side. Long shot stopped there by Moustakis, and he hangs on with 19:09 to go here in this first period of play.
It was really good to see Hubbard in the first period get his first goal of the season. Let's hope that snowballs into many more. He had so many good opportunities last week.
He did.
And we all knew it was going to come.
Yeah, we need Muser to get his going too, because he had some great opportunities last weekend. Here's Schwartz. Way there. Shot skips wide to Moustakis. Hubbard. Carter sends it back behind the net. Beebe looking to get there. Carter had one of the good chances that John Carroll had in that first period of play that Moustakis was able to stop. Here's Hubbard. Back down to Serino. Serino in front. Scores! Cam Schwartz.
What a play.
5-0 Oakland.
Again, Serino finding one of his teammates out there on the ice, and they were able to bury it again here. Cam Schwartz.
All the way around, that was a fantastic play between Hubbard, Serino, and Schwartz getting into the zone. The drop pass back, the look to Schwartz, breaking into the slot. Just the John Carroll defense is just nowhere to be found covering anyone. And he got a shot between the hash marks right in front of the goaltender. He could pick whatever spot he wanted. And we talked about in the first period how you don't want to take your foot off the pedal and give them a chance to get back into this. And Oakland University put another one up.
Get a goal here, a minute and a half in?
Yeah, it's great to see.
Here's Schwartz dropping it back through. Hubbard will also get the secondary assist there. And now it'll be Corey Schwartz, and it's taken away. And now they'll go into that Golden Grizzly zone shot.
The change
goes
up there.
Back behind Moustakis. Here's Corey Schwartz with it. Corey Schwartz spins around. Corey Schwartz up through now to Saad. Saad flipping that one all. He wanted to go to Fernandez, who would have had numbers back the other way. And now the Blue Streaks, there's a shot stop there by Moustakis. Scores 0. And now it's Jeremy Schwartz. They're along the boards there. Looking to center it through. Shot will be blocked there before it could get through Moustakis. Kuzma takes a shot, deflect there. Moustakis to save. And the rebound is steered away. Best chance of the game for the Blue Streaks right there.
Yeah, they got some pressure going on here.
Another shot blocked as one of the Blue Streaks players is hurt there. They center it through. That's Kuzma. Got knocked down there. And now Schwartz gets it.
The play there.
Yeah.
The other guy wasn't off the ice.
Off the ice, and he interferes with it. You're right. Here's Schwartz getting it onto the left side. Schwartz has it. Schwartz, that's Corey Schwartz, left side, back behind the net. In front, and it's cleared up. And now here's a breakaway chance and shot. And he can't get the shot off there as Moose was able to knock it away before he could get a good shot. Another shot deflected there before he could get there. Moustakis. Smith wanted to get it to Muser off the boards. Mackin down there. Gilbert. Now here's Brendan Smith. Smith goes back behind the net. Smith onto the right side. Remember the circle. Smith back through to Tyler Simon. Simon with the shot, and that one gets blocked there. Muser cycling it back to Brendan Smith. In front of the goal, spun around there was Mackin, and now it's right side for John Carroll. Back behind the net, Oakland takes it away. There's Rapani there. Now Mortuzzo's shot gets stopped there by Kostonek.
Golden Grizzlies continue to pour on the offensive pressure, but John Carroll is starting to respond in kind here. They've been getting a lot of pressure and a lot of shots off, a lot more opportunities off as well here ever since that fifth goal, a minute and a half into the second period. Golden Grizzlies defense wants to make sure they don't get too comfortable, because that's when mistakes happen and that's when you let teams get back in the game. So just stick to it and make sure you're doing your job, and there'll be nothing to fear.
I mean, their best opportunity was that breakaway chance that they had, but Moose stood strong and made the nice save.
Schwartz, Serino, and Martin up front for Oakland. We have McLean and Scorzo on the blue line. Left side of Kostelnik. Oakland wins the draw. Martin passes that one back, and now here's Serino getting up top McLean. McLean can't get the shot off around the boards. Schwartz, that's Cam Schwartz. Carter sends it ahead, and the net's off. Back in that John Carroll zone with 15:53 to go.
And BB down there talking a lot of smack to Cam Schwartz after the net came off, and I don't know if that's a smart idea. Cam Schwartz is kind of a tank.
It's a close one down in Fort Wayne there in the third, and Davenport's holding a 2-1 lead over Indiana Tech.
Davenport, who already lost this season.
Yeah, to this Indiana Tech team. They're playing them the second game of that series tonight.
And now we're going to get Oakland Serino onto the right side in front. Cam Schwartz with a shot! And he scores! Cam Schwartz, and it's 6-0 Oakland. It sneaks in. With 15:32 to go in the second period.
I think yet again, that's going to give you another Serino assist, too. I think he had the assist on that. But Cam Schwartz playing just as good as Brendan Smith. They're both scoring a lot of goals this season already. That's his third of the season, second one tonight.
Yeah. Kostelnik's being lifted here.
Yeah, it looks like it's Benjamin Lutgarden who is coming in. This will be his first appearance of the season. You just can't fault Kostelnik.
No, not at all.
Looking at the statistics of the season, obviously they don't shine favorably on him, but his defense, his team in general, but especially his defense, has done nothing to help him.
Schwartz's shot stopped by Lutgarden. With 15:17 left here in the period. Out of place, we have the stoppage here, or the net's off there rather. Did they give the winner? They draw the winner? Down there, yeah, just go check down there at the score table. Face-off's going to be to the left side of Lutgarden. Off the draw, Fernandez. Out of play there.
It's a lucky break there, because Simon there on the blue line wasn't expecting that puck to be dropped back to him, so he wasn't prepared, and luckily he was able to get back, and they just flung it into the glass along the Golden Grizzlies bench.
Puck goes back behind the net. Schwartz looking to get there for Oakland. Saad. Frolic will get it. and he sends it forward. And now the blue streak's right side. Off the boards. Jeremy Schwartz. Here's Corey Schwartz with it. Saad still in that Oakland zone, and it'll be chipped out there by Fernandez. And here's Saad at the circle, left circle. Saad going back behind the net. Here's Saad trying to wrap it in, and that one gets blocked. Schwartz will go back to get it.
Saad didn't have any points last weekend, but he definitely made his presence felt. Definitely stood out to me, along with Schwartz and Smith. Pretty much all the freshmen having a good, strong weekend, and good opportunity there for him.
Here comes Oakland's Mackin was in the slot there. Mackin drops it back to McLean. McLean shot, send it over top of Luke Garten there. Right side, Mortuzzo. Shot, and he sends it wide. Muser. Left side, left circle. Shot, sends it over top of the net. Mortuzzo. Back behind the net to Smith. Mackin back behind the net. Smith going back to get it again. Heavy hit there by Smith, and a penalty coming up. As Smith checked Carter there into the boards.
Oh, that's weak. That was a reactionary penalty right there. They both went shoulder to shoulder completely intentionally. They literally, they looked at each other eye to eye and knew we're going to go shoulder to shoulder here. And Smith got the better of him, and it's the way he fell into the boards. But there's nothing wrong with that hit. And, if you want to make an argument for interference, that's one thing, but they were both there right at the puck. There was no interference, and they called it a roughing. That was a weak call. I don't agree with that. But penalty kill nonetheless, right?
Yep. 13:22 to go here. 6-0 Oakland. With Smith in the box here. Face-off to the left side of Moustakis. Scorzo.
They were 1 for 1 so far in the penalty kill.
Out of the zone. Russell, right side. Russell, and that one's deflected there, so Hubbard, and now Simon has it, shorthanded. Up now to Chris Hubbard in his own zone, and Hubbard will clear it out to center. Cam Schwartz. That one's poked away there by Russell. Power play has 1:33 left in it. Russell drops it back through. Accommodator will get it through the lane. Lane with it. Lane right side back to Russell. Russell up top. BB, chance in front, blocked, and Cam Schwartz will clear. 1:15 left on the John Carroll power play here. Luke Garten sends it up. Corey Schwartz will get it instead. Corey Schwartz will clear. 1:05 left on the power play. BB. Saad takes it away. Saad in front, shorthanded, knocked away by the defense at the last second. Now Oakland sent that back out as Russell onto the right. BB. Now here's Whopper getting it. Russell right side. Sends it off the boards there. Mortuzzo. And now it's Schwartz. Russell off the boards. Here's Schwartz corralling it around. Lane. Lane onto the right. Lane passing it through back behind the net. BB is there. Power play has 6 seconds left on it. Hendon along the boards there. And Oakland's trying to chip it out. Shot by BB, stopped there by Moustakis. Oakland's now at full strength here.
Much better penalty kill that time around. Didn't give him any opportunities like the first time.
Puck's off the boards. Oakland is now 2 for 2 on the penalty kill. Mortuzzo. Up ahead. Here comes Jeremy Schwartz. Jeremy Schwartz. Shot stopped there by Luke Garten, and he hangs on.
Yeah, Corey, one of the things we talked about in the first period was on their last penalty kill, the first penalty kill they had in the game, is where they looked the weakest so far. Golden Grizzlies were letting a lot of guys back door. A couple opportunities and a couple missed opportunities for John Carroll came about. Luckily, nothing came of that, and they improved on that this last penalty kill. Really took those opportunities away.
And now we're going to get Schwartz sending it back behind the net. Serino back through to Schwartz. Down through McLean. Serino back behind the net. Serino with a shot, and the net's off as Serino's shot goes in the net, but the net's off.
That was convenient timing.
Well, goalie's got to do that, right? Sometimes.
I mean, yes.
That's right.
I mean, I understand where the goalie's coming from that perspective. You want to knock the net off, but still cheap, I guess, is the best way I can phrase this.
I think there's a goalie up here that doesn't agree with you. We'll just leave it at that. Shot goes over top. Rossbach can't get there. And it's icing against John Carroll. Scores will beat him out with 10:18 to go. Faceoff will come back down to the right side of Luke Garten.
Another strong period for the Golden Grizzlies so far.
Here's Cam Schwartz. Sending it back behind the net. Chris Hubbard. And it's out. Bruce McLean will race back to get it. 10 minutes left here in the second period of play. Scorzo. Now Chase Serino, right side. Serino flipping that one out to center. Carter comes back to get it right side Gilbert. Gilbert dumping this puck into that Oakland zone. Schwartz. It's Cam Schwartz. Now Gilbert gets it. Gilbert shot stopped there by Alex Moustakis. Knocked away there by Cam Schwartz. He pushes up with it. Here is Schwartz. Knocked off the puck. Up to Hubbard! And that one is stopped there by Luke Garten. Nice save there by Luke Garten.
Great job by Cam Schwartz. Really using his strength. He had a guy all over him. Used that muscle to break away.
In front, Hubbard's shot gets stopped there by Luke Garten, and then that's off.
Ended up feeding Hubbard, who had nobody with him from probably about the top of the circle. Nearly had himself his second goal of the game.
Shots are 26-8 in favor of Oakland. Face off Fui to the left side of Luke Garten. Smith. Mortuzzo back to Simon. Simon's shot. That one stopped there. Smith trying to deflect that one in too. Captain Muser along the boards. Here's Smith. Doesn't get much on it. Tied up down there was Tyler Martin.
That's one way of saying that. More like interfered with.
Mortuzzo knocks Rossbach off the play. Shot there. Rossbach gets it back. And we're going to have a penalty coming up here. With 8:48 to go.
Well, John Carroll's going to get a third opportunity on the power play.
Got Mortuzzo.
Yeah, he took down this man who was trying to break inside on him. Golden Grizzlies, who improved greatly on their second penalty kill from the first. So they can keep that going here.
So with Mortuzzo in the box, Mackin chipping it off the boards. Muser has it shorthanded. Muser onto the left. Muser with it. Muser in front. Mackin scores! Shorthanded goal! Luke Mackin! And it's 7-0 Oakland.
He said he was feeling good, and he finished on that one. High blocker side on a beautiful backhand saucer pass from Greg Muser from below the line. The patience from Muser, too, to wait, draw the defender to him, away from Mackin in front. Floated it right over his stick. Mackin just had to put it away, and that's 2 beautiful goals here in this period, and a shorthanded one at that.
Now here's Lane with it. Lane looking to drop it back, trying to get the shot off, and they can't, and it's cleared out.
Yeah, it's exciting when that kind of stuff happens, but I remember you're still in the penalty kill, so you're still at a man advantage here.
Corey Schwartz will get an assist on that play as well. Mackin's there'll be a penalty called on that.
Yeah, there's definitely some frustration going on John Carroll bench, and Lane going the box for interference on Luke Mackin in the corner. I mean, Luke Mackin was swarmed by like 3 guys down there. And he slams the door.
Your penalty kill this season, 11 for 11.
Excellent job on the penalty kill this year. Much more expected. A lot better than last year's.
Yeah, season's still young, but they're showing marketable improvement so far.
Now we just got to get that power play up there, too, and we'll be in excellent shape on both sides.
Short sod, McLean, and Simon out there for Oakland. Oh, here's Gilbert with it. Gilbert trying to pass that one through. Tyler Simon has it. Left side, Carter. Carter sending it back behind the net. Gilbert trying to... Gotta look out for Gilbert there at the point. And now Simon trying to dig in. Rossbach right side, but Saad takes it away. Here comes Jeremy Schwartz. Jeremy Schwartz has it. Schwartz gets spun around. Carter left side.
I believe every Schwartz brother has a point tonight.
Simon. Now to McLean. Yes, with that to Corey Schwartz assist there. Here's Jeremy Schwartz on to the left. Jeremy Schwartz dropping it back through. We're going to have a penalty coming up here. Rossbach sends it off the boards. Schwartz touches it, and Oakland will be shorthanded again here with 7:09 to go in the period.
It's going to be a cross-check inside.
Yep.
I didn't actually see the play where that happened.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. I just saw a penalty coming. I wasn't sure who it was on.
I guess I'll have no choice but to believe the refs this time. Can't second guess them, right?
Face-off's going to come all the way back down next to Alex Moustakis. So there's 21 seconds left in Mortuzzo's penalty. And Russell gets it. Here's Russell. Left side, up top Gilbert. Gilbert, right to Russell. Russell up to Gilbert. Collapsing in, shot stopped by Moustakis.
Good
Mackin. Now Gilbert gets it. Off the boards. Mackin trying to knock it away. There's a shot glove there by Moustakis, and he hangs on as the Mortuzzo penalty expired.
2 good glove saves by Moustakis there. The first one he gave up for a rebound, but the second one he corralled. Just good, another 4-on-4 yet again.
For 16 seconds, and then Lane will be out of the box here.
So PK, power play, 4-on-4, PK. We're getting all of it today.
Scorzo. Shot stopped there by Moustakis.
There you go, Milk.
Fisher wants to keep it going. Schwartz up to now to Scorzo. Left side, Scorzo. Sends it off the boards. Captain Muser with it. Captain Muser with a shot. Scores! Sniped by Muser. It's 8-0 Oakland.
No chance for the goaltender.
Luke Garden.
Yeah, Luke Garden. His name escaped me there. That was an absolute rocket. He picked his corner, blocker side high. That's a tough angle, too, from that shot. He was at the circle, opposite circle. Shot it across.
Far corner there and put it away. He pointed to the sky on that one. He was thanking the Lord for that goal, and it was a great shot there. And Oakland keeps it up here.
Makes it 8-0.
It's Captain Muser's first of the season. We were just talking that we've got to get one for Muser, and then there we go. A couple minutes later, he delivers. So Scorzo will get the assist. Scorzo and Corey Schwartz on the assist there. Power play now for 36 seconds for John Carroll. That's the remaining time left in Saad's penalty. Carter drops it back. Looking to set things up in that Golden Grizzly zone. You know, for John Carroll, that's just a tough way to have a couple of games, all on the road, Ohio, and then coming here. That's really tough.
Especially to start the season, too.
Yeah, commend them for doing it, you know. That's outstanding that they want to play and do that. 5:13 to go. So Oakland is now at full strength. The Saad's penalty is over. Oakland's now 5 of 5 here on the PK. Here's Saad getting it. Back through now Simon. Simon shot. That one's gloved there by Luke Garden. And he hangs on with 4:56 to go on the period.
The real test, I feel, for John Carroll will be tomorrow. The fourth game on your road trip. You've been heavily outscored in your first 3 games. If they can come out tomorrow and put up a good fight, that shows how formidable their mentality is. Because it's so tough mentally on you to lose 3 games by a margin like that. But they got to come out and do it again tomorrow. And if they can compete tomorrow.
Yeah, and then on the other side of it, too, you know, you're up 8-0 here in the second period. Simon's shot stopped there by Luke Garden. How will Oakland come out tomorrow and respond? Because will they get lackadaisical? Will they just say, oh, we won 8-0, we can just coast through this? Or are they going to come out, play systems hockey, and do what they need to do to come out with the win? And same thing with the third period. Are they going to come out equally strong in the third period and keep playing the way they need to? Because obviously you're up 8-0. Still lots to work on here. Lots of teachable moments, lots to do. And I know it's hard to say that when it's 8-0, but from the perspective of where you want to be, and you know, Oakland struggled the past couple of years, where you want to be, there's lots of teachable moments still.
Well, and this is one of those games where you want to really press out the finer details. You want to get everything perfect. Get a good game to get your legs underneath you.
Here's Fernandez with a shot, and that one gets stopped there by Luke Garden. Jeremy Schwartz with it. Jeremy Schwartz with a shot. Stopped there by Luke Garden.
Yes, but you're 100% right, Corey. Tomorrow, Golden Grizzlies got to make sure they come out ready to play an opponent, someone who's going to give it their all, because if you look down on them, they're going to bite you. Like, you have to make sure that you play them at 100% capacity, or else you could be. We've seen huge upsets before.
Face off to the right side of Luke Garden. Here's Mackin, and it's poked away there. Muser. Scorzo dropping it back to Smith. Brendan Smith. Shot stopped there by Moustakis. Here comes Muser. Smith gets it. Smith has Mackin on the side. Smith on to the right. Smith in front. Mackin shot! And that one's going to go in. And it's 9-0 Oakland.
Brendan Smith sacrificing the body on that dish to Mackin. Cross crease over the defender. Mackin's just getting these nice saucer passes across defenders' bodies, and he's just putting them away.
I wasn't expecting that would even went in. I thought it was a save, and then all of a sudden it was they signaled goal. I'm like, what?
Yeah, hey, I'll take it. I thought Luke Garden had trapped it between his legs.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Because of the angle he was at to us, we couldn't see the puck in the net.
Rossbach sends it over top.
4.
Here's Serino with it. Serino pushing through onto the left side. Chase Serino has it. Serino dropping it back. Hubbard can't get there. Here's Simon with a shot. Stop there.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I'm really curious to see how the Golden Grizzlies are going to play this going into the third period. because you're up 9. What it says 8-0, but
It's 9-0.
it's
Yeah.
9-0. That's what I thought. So I'm curious if they're going to try and keep pouring it on, because you don't want to risk injury either in a game like this.
So it's 9-0 here, Oakland. Drop the face-off here at center. .228 to go here. Carter. That hits off of Schwartz. Schwartz shot gets blocked. And now as Jeremy Schwartz, right side. Jeremy Schwartz. Now here's Fernandez. Ortuzzo will come back to get it. Jeremy Schwartz. Now it's back behind the net. We've got 1:43 left here in this second period of play. McLean up through Carter. Carter shot stopped there by Moustakis. Hit his mask. Schwartz. And now it's up ahead. Here's Nick Fernandez with it. Fernandez has it. Fernandez for the shot. Hit the post. Nick Fernandez hit the post.
You just gotta. Let's take a moment to commend Moustakis in that he hasn't seen a ton of action so far in the first 2 periods.
A little busier this period.
He's been a little busier and a lot more
12
opportunities
shots this period
in the slot
against him.
So he's been making a lot of good saves, because there was a stretch there right after we got our 5th goal where John Carroll did come back and have a couple good opportunities, and he's been making the saves. We've been praising the Oakland Golden Grizzlies offense, but you got to make sure you give your goaltender credit, because we may have 8 on the board, but they still have 0 on the board, and that's a big part of that's because Moustakis has played so well.
And it's going to be interesting to see if Coach Field is going to allow Moose to finish this game as well.
He will.
Absolutely.
And that's all we're going to say about that. And Ortuzzo, long shot in. Mackin leaves that back. Muser. Here's Mackin. That one gets deflected away. Muser back behind the net. Muser. Schwartz off the boards. Here comes Smith with it. Smith has it right side. Smith driving toward the net. And that one steered aside. Mackin. 25 seconds left in the period. Right side, Corey Schwartz through to Scorzo. Scorzo cycles it back now, Cam Schwartz. Here's Mackin. Mackin back down there, Smith. And with that ends the second period of play with Oakland up over John Carroll by a score of 9-0. So we're going to come back here for the third period of play here at the Onyx, and we'll see you in a little bit. Welcome back to the Onyx. Corey Higgett alongside Brian Fisher and Jordan Wellstead. 9-0 Oakland after 40 minutes of play. And here is Simon. Up now, Captain Muser. Scored his first goal of the season in this second period.
Lots of firsts this game.
Yeah, Schwartz. Back now, Mackin. Simon onto the right. Tyler Simon will corral it around back to Captain Muser. Shots were 35-14 through 2 in favor of Oakland. Cam Schwartz. Well, that's going to be Brendan Smith. And it's cleared out.
So I took a peek at the score sheet between periods and was wanted to tally up where we were at with hot picks. And needless to say, Jordan's doing very poor. Our boy over here, he has not accumulated any points so far today. You haven't gone negative yet. You were negative for a while last year, remember that?
Yeah, the beginning of the year it was. But we also, none of us got that high even up past 5 last season. We stayed out 2 or 3 for quite a few weeks.
Unless but this season, I was 7 after last week, right? Luke Mackin got 2 goals today, no penalties, that's 4 points. So I'm already at 11 points. You've had a pretty good day for yourself too, Corey.
Okay.
Cam Schwartz has had 2 goals, so that's 4 points. No assists for either of our guys. No penalties, so
Okay.
We're just keeping pace, keeping the gap.
Okay, I was going to add it up later. Here's BB. BB shot stopped there by Moustakis.
I just like to talk a little bit of snack here and there.
Another shot stopped there by Moustakis. In front, now they're back behind the net. Hubbard drops it back now. Scorzo drops it back. Cam Schwartz knocked off the puck. Regardless of what you want to say, Cam Schwartz these past 3 games has been fantastic.
Regardless, I haven't said anything negative about him.
I'm just saying, fantastic. Regardless of what you want to say about anything, he's been fantastic.
Yeah, he's been...
BB shot stopped there by Moustakis.
From an offensive standpoint, him and Brendan Smith have probably been your best players so far. Putting up points, getting goals.
It's Corey Schwartz. Corey Schwartz puts on the brakes and passes it through. Nick Fernandez hit a post in that second period, didn't Nick?
It was a rocket of a shot. Did I just say what, like an eighth of an inch the other way, right?
Right. Mortuzzo. Back to another Fernandez. Saad can't find it. Now it's out to center. Here's Corey Schwartz with it off the boards. Mortuzzo. And now Saad gets it on the right. Saad has Fernandez on the side. Saad up to Fernandez. Shot scores! Nick Fernandez with 17:04 to go.
Came from Saad too, so there's a couple more guys on there who are getting their first points of the season. And that will make it 10-0, and you have officially a double-digit lead. I'm going to get another goaltender change here, it looks like. As Luke Garden's going to come out of the game, and it's going to be...
No, they're going to keep him in for right now, but it looks like they might change it eventually.
I thought number 1 Martin Moyne was about to come in, but he just came down to the near side bench.
We've been on the other end of this before. I'm playing Adrian.
It does feel nice to be on the winning side of one of these.
Yeah, I think this is the first time the 3 of us have been together on this end of it.
Yep.
Schwartz gets another point there, does Jeremy.
I remember my first year watching Oakland hockey. When we played Ohio.
Oh, that was bad.
Yeah, it was like 12-0, I think the first night game was.
Here is a shot by Jeremy Schwartz, and that one stopped there by Luke Garden.
It's going to be fundamental here for Golden Grizzlies just to finish up the game playing good, smart hockey.
Definitely.
It's 10-0. Wild things have happened in hockey, but you want to say that you're pretty much going to win this game. So you just want to make sure you're playing smart hockey. You don't get reckless. You don't overextend yourself, because that's when injuries happen. That's when sloppy plays happen. This is where you want to just make sure you continue to play smart hockey so that you come out of here feeling really good at the end of the third period.
And again, you've got another game tomorrow. You have to come out tomorrow, and you have to play better than you did today, because you got to take a step forward each game.
And John Carroll could very well come out for blood tomorrow.
Right.
This could motivate them to play even better.
Penalty coming up here after Muser was knocked down.
All that depends on how the coaching staff and the players take this loss.
With 16:01 to go here.
Looks like there's going to be a slash on John Carroll.
Carter, yep.
Wasn't sure because the ref was taking Muser
he's talking
towards the
to
bench,
Muser.
but it seemed like he was talking to him, just trying to cool him down.
Yeah, because I guess they were arguing about a little bit of a call and talking about it, but it was just all talk to him, and it's going to be a power play here for the Golden Grizzlies.
Off the draw here, Smith with a shot, and that one gets stopped there by Luke Garden.
And here's a good opportunity for the Golden Grizzlies. This is something that they struggled with so far today, is their power play. So now they're getting opportunity to, press out the details, get it really going, really learn how they're going to work this power play in future games.
Yep.
Simon back through now. Corey Schwartz back now to Chase Serino. Left side to Cam Schwartz. Puck goes in front, and it's cleared out. Moustakis leaves it back for Corey Schwartz. Serino on to the right. Power play has 1:10 left on it here for Oakland. Mortuzzo onto the left.
That's a good keep.
Back through now to Serino. Serino in front, and that one is wide to the right. Smith with it. Back now, Corey Schwartz, right side. Corey Schwartz back now to Brendan Smith. Brendan Smith with it. Smith with a shot. Stopped there by Luke Garden. Corey Schwartz has it. Corey Schwartz, and that one's given away.
Bad giveaway.
That was a good read.
Here comes John Carroll back the other way. There's a shot. Stopped there by Oakland goaltender Alex Moustakis on BB.
Yeah, it was a really good read by BB back in the defensive zone to read that pass across the offensive zone, pick it up, and didn't really get a clean breakaway, but he got enough space to get a good clean shot off on the right side of the slot.
Excellent job there, though, by Moustakis to make the save.
He's coming up big.
Saad puts point, gets it out to center. 24 seconds left on the Oakland power play. McLean onto the left. Right side to Jeremy Schwartz. To the left side now is Jeremy Schwartz. There's Mortuzzo with it. Mortuzzo sends that one wide. Schwartz gets it. Up top, McLean. McLean shot, sends it wide of the goal. Full strength now is John Carroll. Oakland's now 0 for 3 on the power play. Rossbach shot, stopped there by Moustakis, and he hangs on.
You got to keep an eye out for those cherry pickers. They may start sending them here, especially as that penalty kill for John Carroll expired. They were able to send a guy out back behind the defenseman. Another opportunity. Defense did a good job pushing them wide, but you want to make sure that you prevent those cherry pickers from getting those opportunities in the first place.
Face off to the right side of Moustakis. Scorzo chips this one back, and this one's going to be icing unless Saad got there first, but no. Thought for a second he might overskate his man out there.
Well, and Saad has showcased quite a bit of speed here in the first 2 weeks.
So Davenport hung on to beat Indiana Tech 2-1.
Darn.
Minot State's tied with Jamestown in overtime as Sod gets it. Sod's shot that's deflected away by the defense. And the Jimmies beat the Beavers last night as the number 1 team in the nation fell. Simon. Now here is Fernandez. Shot scores! Nick Fernandez. Another shot by Fernandez. And another goal.
2 for him today.
And it's 11-0 Oakland. We were talking about it too, that Fernandez has that really lethal shot when he applies everything on it.
Yeah, if you get him space with the puck, he's going to beat the goaltender every time. His shot is an absolute cannon.
Gilbert will get it.
Oakland University goal scored by number 9, Nick Fernandez, assisted by number
Short.
11, Jeremy Schwartz.
So another assist for Jeremy Schwartz, or another point for Jeremy Schwartz. Here is Mackin onto the center. Offsides. We've had very few offsides calls here tonight as well.
Yeah, they've been doing a very good job of paying attention to where the puck is. The reason it went offsides there is because last minute he decided to strangle the line, and if you're going full tilt towards the net, it's very hard to read that. I wish I was going to be here tomorrow because I'd have a lot of stats to read off. Be like, oh yeah, they're leading the team in assists, leading the team in goals.
So it'll be Wellstead and myself tomorrow. Sorry to disappoint you folks.
I know so many people are tuning in just for my commentary, I know.
It's the ceiling here, so we have the stoppage of play. But I mean, your focus here is obviously Coach Field is going to go back here tonight, tomorrow, watch the tape again, look at the areas where his team can improve.
I hope he listens to us on mute.
Even up, like we said, even up 11-0. It's always about, because this is you got to remember, a really young Oakland team. Lots of teaching moments, lots of clips you can come up with, and things that you can teach and say, hey, I saw this or I saw that.
And that's the thing too, is those little things that you can improve on. If you can find them, let the player know that if you just tweak this, it'll turn out so much better. They make that adjustment. Those little things add up. If every player adjusts one little thing.
And that's off there is Hubbard. Now that's Hubbard talking about the net being off.
Yeah, Hubbard, it's the second time they've seen this net come off, but I have a feeling that in this game the refs are going to just do whatever they can to keep the clock going. It's 11-0.
And here's another important thing that you can talk about here with it being 11-0. Your margin of victory, if you can keep doing what you're going to be doing, is going to be bigger than the number 7 team in the countries. So that's going to be something that you think about. Puck will roll back down to see how all that fits, because you have a very good win in your ranking, in your computer ranking.
Yes. And this is going to reflect very well on the Golden Grizzlies, and it's imperative that they come out and replicate this tomorrow too.
Right.
You can't take a night off. You can't be like, oh, because this score doesn't carry over.
No. Shot stopped by Moustakis.
Like, as much as we love the fact that it's 11-0, Corey, Jordan, tomorrow it's going to be 0-0, and they're going to have to come out and do it all over again.
You go out tomorrow and you lose, then this night meant nothing.
Exactly. And it's not like when you're playing RMU and you're coming away from the weekend happy with a split.
Right.
You beat a team like this on the first night, you need to beat them again on the second night, and you got to do it handily to come out of this weekend happy.
And as you saw in the Ohio games for John Carroll, they played a much better second game, too. They didn't lose as bad, but, I mean, they came out and played a lot harder, scored quite a few more goals, too.
Yeah, put up a much harder fight in the second game, and that's what a lot of hockey teams do. Mm-hmm. You know, some hockey teams they'll get down on themselves like, oh, we got annihilated, tomorrow's going to suck. Other teams, and John Carroll's one of those teams. They know they got to come again. They know that I'm not going to waste my time going out there. I'm going to give it my all. So Golden Girls has got to be aware of that, and like we said, they can't come out lackadaisical. They have to dominate them again tomorrow.
And you know what? There's 3 other coaches on that bench who are going to be looking at film from their team, and and trying to pick areas where they can take advantage of Oakland.
Because in the end, these are all competitors. These are all athletes. They all want to win.
Here comes Saad. Rossbach will get it. Fernandez. And you know what? The bounces, the goals, everything's going Oakland's way for like 99% of the night here, right? And, you know, we've been on the other end of that, like I've said before, numerous times. Happens to everybody. And it's a new day for John Carroll tomorrow. Here's Jeremy Schwartz.
And for example, I mean, you're talking about puck luck. We have gotten off our share of puck luck, too. Brendan Smith caught one off the stanchion, came right out to him. I talked to him in the intermission just to make sure that's what happened, and he's like, yeah, that came right off the stanchion to me.
Fernandez will go in the box here. Negates the breakaway by Smith, or by Schwartz. You might not have those bounces tomorrow. What happens if they go the other way?
Exactly.
So you have to come mentally prepared tomorrow, get a good night's sleep, do your routine as you always normally do. And this is the same thing we talk about when we were on the other end of it. It's like you still got to do the same things because another game tomorrow.
Yep. And another opportunity on special teams here in this third period for Golden Grizzlies. Perfect so far on the penalty kill. Continue to improve on that.
And now power play continuing here for a minute and 45. Shot stopped there by Moustakis, and Scorzel can't get it out of the zone. BB looking to center it in.
Martuzzo's chasing a bit.
Whopper is just sitting there open, isn't he, Brian?
Mm-hmm. All open in front of the net. You need to make sure you have one defenseman staying at home at all times, regardless of score. This is where you get into bad habits when you're up this big.
Yep.
One minute left on a penalty to Fernandez. Schwartz, that's Corey Schwartz. Mackin will clear. 9:28 to go here in this third period. Play stolen by Captain Muser. Sends it off the boards. Muser tied up there by Lane, and Muser lost his glove there. Lane. Muser gets him a slash on Gilbert there. Mackin will clear.
He wanted that too. He was about to go after that. Line change was called.
13 seconds left on the Fernandez penalty. Rossbach. Left side through to Gilbert. Oakland's now at full strength here. There's a shot, skips wide to Moustakis.
Nice play.
And now Cam Schwartz will get it. Cam Schwartz, right side. Cam Schwartz sending it in front of the goal, and Hubbard wasn't able to bank that in. Shot stopped there. Another shot blocked. Sereno. Shot stopped there by Luke Garden.
Another penalty kill down, Jordan. Another successful one in the books. They a little bit sloppy in the first half of that penalty kill positioning-wise, but they locked it down in the second half, kept them to the outside, didn't let them get any good opportunities, and 11-0 remains your score here with the 8:21 left in the period and an offensive zone faceoff.
6 for 6 on the PK here in this hockey game for Oakland.
On the other side of things, on the power play, they still got to improve and put the puck in the back of the net.
14 of 14 penalty killing here this season. And the other thing, too, you're doing this without Nate Richards here tonight, who is going to be out for a little bit. Scores old shot, and that gets stopped. Here comes Sereno, right side Scorzo, cycling it around. Oakland's Hubbard will get it. Back now to Simon, off the boards. Cam Schwartz, back to Sereno. Here Scores with a shot, stop there, rebound chance, goes back behind the net. Another shot, and that one stopped there by Luke Garden. Oakland still applying pressure here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity for the defensive core to find some chemistry with one another. You're missing a big piece, like you said, Nate Richards on the back end. And he's a big leader for your team. He wears that A on his chest for a reason.
Kent State 4, Syracuse 3 in overtime. Buffalo 2, Rhode Island nothing, and that's a final. Missouri State 4, Colorado 3, and Minot State was swept by Jamestown. So the number 1 team in the country gets swept this weekend. Mortuzzo shot, and that one stopped there.
I expect the rankings to get shaken up quite a bit this next weekend.
We don't see the number 1 team in the country get swept often, but we did this weekend.
It's always fun to see, though.
A lot of the ranked teams getting beat early already, too, by non-ranked teams.
Well, that's kind of how rankings are in the beginning of the seasons. You know, I wouldn't say arbitrarily, but you look at the rosters, like who has the best potential, but you never know until the season actually starts. I mean, look at the University of Michigan. They were ranked, 5 to start the season? Something ridiculous like that?
Schwartz. And now it's going to be Smith bringing it in. Smith's shot skips wide of the goal. Seven minutes left here in this third period of play. Mackin has it. Mackin onto the left side. Puck's taken away by the Blue Streaks. Look at Lane here. Shot stopped there by Moustakis and out of play. With 6:44 to go here in the third period of play. And the interesting thing about those games between Jamestown and Minot State is they were both in overtime. So Minot State lost both games in overtime. So number 1 team gets swept, but they lose both in overtime.
Yeah,
so,
those are hard losses, but they're hard-fought losses.
So Smith in the penalty box here. So John Carroll will work on a power play.
Absolute goon.
Lane. Whopper back down there. And Scorzo will get it and clear it. Carter will race after it. Lutgarden has to come out along the boards. A Whopper. And it's dumped in there by Russell. And Oakland Scorzo will clear it out to center. Carter took it away, though. Lane gets it right side. Russell up top lane. Lane shot sends it wide of the goal. Another chance, and it sneaks in, and that's going to be a John Carroll power play goal.
Yeah, that one, they just, Moustakis laid it all out trying to make the save, and it went off the backboard. John Carroll got it behind the net and bounced it off Moose. It's just...
So that means that's the first power play goal you've given up this season. So your penalty kill here goes to 6 of 7.
Yeah, this is where, that was definitely where the laziness factor started to set in. You're not giving it your 100%, kind of letting things slide that you wouldn't have let things slide earlier. You can guarantee that McLean or Saad on that side of the ice would have stepped up on that guy behind the net a lot sooner if this was a closer game.
Gotta feel bad for Moustakis right there, too.
Yeah, he deserved that, too. It may have been the 11-1 game, but he's made a lot of big saves.
Right.
Because they've had opportunities off the rush.
Martin. Back through now Simon. Beebe will get credit for the John Carroll goal. Martin. Here's Fernandez. Nick Fernandez cycles it back around. Tyler Martin looking to race after it.
Got to be careful here for the Golden Grizzlies. You don't want to get a little bit too physical. No need to start needless chippiness.
No. Just want to get out of here this last 4:45 and prepare for tomorrow here. Fernandez. Here's Jeremy Schwartz. Get a good night's sleep. Freilich. Out at center. Long shot stopped there by Moustakis. He bobbled it there. Sereno, right side through to Cam Schwartz. Cam Schwartz, that deflects in front. Sereno will have it. Sereno back now. Scorzo with a shot, and that one stopped there by Luke Garden. Hubbard shot stopped there. Scorzo drops it back. Cam Schwartz scores, and that's a hat trick for Cam Schwartz.
One thing that the Golden Grizzlies have definitely been capitalizing on this game that they struggled with last week against RMU is their cycle. They're setting up in the offensive zone, they're cycling puck, they're maintaining pressure, maintaining control, and that's what's causing so many of these goals for them. Cam Schwartz with 3 goals on the night. I think all 3 of them came off a continuous cycle. Last week they scored 5 goals all weekend. The majority of those came off the rush. So they're doing a good job getting puck possession and keeping constant pressure.
Here's Corey Schwartz with it. Corey Schwartz at the circle. Corey Schwartz going back behind the net. Back through to Smith. Smith to Muser. Muser, and it's cleared out.
Assisted by number 19, Chase Sereno. Also assisted by number 24, Christopher Hubbard.
Mackin off the boards. Mackin. BB takes it away. BB passing it back through. Whopper with a shot. Stopped there by Moustakis. Scorzo. Muser deflects it in. 3 minutes left here. Simon. Now Bruce McLean onto the left side. Schwartz. Saad onto the right. Simon shot, stopped there, rebound chance in front. Schwartz with a shot, and that's blocked. And now here's McLean, shot, stopped there. Saad trying to get it, and covered up and held on by Luke Garden.
Seems like there's a lack of motivation in the defensive zone for John Carroll right now, because it almost seems like they're not even trying to just clear it out, because Golden Grizzlies are getting shot after shot after shot right up the slot.
2:16 to go. Shot off the draw by Fernandez, and that one stopped by Luke Garden.
They've been getting a lot of those opportunities tonight too, winning those draws and getting those one-time hits there. A couple of our goals tonight have been from that as well.
And listen, this is college hockey. You don't stop playing offense just because you have a big lead.
Schwartz. Fernandez drops it back to Tyler Simon. Simon onto the right side, knocked off the puck. Moustakis comes out, leaves that one back. Jeremy Schwartz. On to the right. Jeremy Schwartz trying to get a handle. Hubbard. Now it's out to center. Jeremy Schwartz. Back to Corey Schwartz. 1:15 left here in the hockey game. These two teams will play again tomorrow. Oh, here's Ellis driving in. That one rolls right through to Moustakis, and it makes the first save, and the second attempt goes back behind him. Behind that net there is now Schwartz. That's Cam Schwartz. Drops it back through to Chase Sereno. Serino with the shot, and that one stopped there by Luke Garden.
What a heads-up play by Schwartz. He could have gone in, tried to muscle his way through for his own breakaway, but he saw Serino coming in late, chipped it back at the blue line, made a hard stop. Serino basically came in almost all alone.
And you see why this freshman's on the first line there with Serino and Hubbard. The way he plays, he's an aggressive player, and he knows how to find his teammates.
Absolutely.
Here's Scorzo, gives that one away, and he knocks it away from lane there. BB shot stopped there by Moustakis. "27 seconds left here in this hockey game. Another chance is centered in front. Whopper looking to get there. Scorzo. And now there's a shot. Skips wide of Moustakis. Another shot, and Moustakis hangs on. With 15 seconds left here in the hockey game. Faceoff's going to be to the right side of Alex Moustakis here.
Most dominating performance I've ever seen from the Golden Grizzlies in my time helping you out, Corey, and my time as a student at Oakland University.
8 seconds left here. Mortuzzo passes that back now to Tyler Martin. Martin has it. Martin takes a shot, and that one's wide, and Oakland wins it by a final score of 12-1. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night here at the Onyx Ice Arena.